Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo te va?
Yeah. So I've been wanting to talk to you for some time, you know what I mean? Because I think your story is a very interesting story. Like you've lived out what some of us think about at some point in our life, you know what I mean? And that's taking taking your life into your own hands, you know what I'm saying? Taking your destiny in your own hands, and maybe that's romanticized, but I want to get to how you got to the point where you decided to actually rob a bank. Like how walk me through that. How do we get to the point where you say like fuck it, I'm gonna go through with this, this fantasy.
I was pissed off. I started. Listen, I was working at daycare. I had been working there for real. I had been working there for like 7 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was teaching pre-K. I was going to school for real. There's a rest of it. I was going to school for early childhood development, like child psychology. I got my diploma in early child development or something, and I was going to El Camino. And I used to catch the bus. Man, I never I hated catching that bus. Cause I worked on Crenshaw in Manchester. It's like the school I worked at was right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to get off work like the school closed around 7 to 8. The last parent pick them up. And I get on the bus and I catch it down Crenshaw and I go to El Camino, take night classes. And when I tell you, it was no respect at all. Like, fuck that. Man, they treated me like, man, I don't know what it was. And I did that shit for years. But, man, I don't know, my boy, he used to hit licks, like my boy. And he'd be like, man, I come back every time and he come back. He got no Lola. He got no everything,
Mm-hmm.
He was so country, and I don't even know why I bought in that country shit, but he was so country. That nigga had a herringbone with a medallion on. You didn't even put medallions on herringbone. Like,
yeah, it's supposed to lay flat. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but man, I just bought into it, and then.
So I don't remember you on no criminal level. I remember you used to play ball at Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You used to hang out and and do your thing with other grown men. But I didn't take you for like a violent type or even a criminal. For that.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even violent because we like even when we started robbing, man, I wasn't going in and smacking people over the head. No, we just did takeover. Like you said, I was athletic. I could jump over a counter with the best of them. No, but man, yeah, it was just like I don't know what it was. I'm be honest. I don't even know the answer to that question. It was just like, man, I think we was just get tired of being broke. Because I was working every day. Like I said, I worked every day, man. I went to work every day. I did my thing. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what it was. It was just, cause I ended up leaving that job.
Mm-hmm.
And then right after that, I went to, like, cause when I quit the job, man, I was working 2 jobs. I used to work at Children's Enrichment Center right there on Manchester and Crenshaw. And then I used to leave there, and then I used to go work at the skating rink in Culver City. Remember, it was an ice skating rink in Culver City by...
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Like,
yeah.
When Jefferson Forks, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I used to go there, and then I was like, man, I don't know, it wasn't cutting it. Like, even though I had 2 jobs and I was making good money, I don't have kids or nothing like that, so I didn't care.
So do you like, is there a process? Do you have to start small to work your way up to robbing a bank? Does somebody just present?
I just jump right in. Man, listen, they give you a plan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to laugh, but you get a plan and you're like, cause, man, it was one time I went on this bank robbery and I didn't like it, and I told him, man, that's not gonna work. But it was like my second time because the first time it was just we running a bank and we just using all our athletics, jumping over counter the bank. Man, we went to, and the funny thing is, we never robbed a bank in California. We used to go out to Vegas. Like we ride out to Vegas, and then we hit. And then, listen, I'll be honest with you, we wasn't even hitting like B of A's or nothing like that, or we was hitting like small little savings and loan, like them little banks. Well, like 40, 50,000 in the thing. And then we lucky to get away with 40 and we split it or something, you know? And we was happy with that. I'm like, man, shit, I made that shit, you know. Good, I ain't gotta go work today. You know, shit like goofy ass dude. Because I was still kind of young.
So is it scary or what's the feeling? Like, so you get a plan, somebody makes up the plan or you devise the plan and walk us through. So, because all I have is a movie reference and I apologize for my ignorance.
No, never that. I didn't have the plan. It was actually a OG from my neighborhood. This nigga had a plan. I guess this nigga was Chappelle. You know? No, really, I'm being honest. And he knew he was taking penitentiary chances, but because he was never in the picture. Like the nigga would sit back in his car. I can tell you this shit now because I don't give a fuck. But he would sit back in his car and he had it all drawn out and shit. But man, we would go in there and execute the plan, and he knew. Man, I remember one time we robbed a bank, right? And we was in Vegas. He like knew the bank teller, knew what time the bank opened, whatever. But he would never. I'm not telling him I'm not snitching, but he would never go in there. We ran there and did our thing, and then we was split or whatever. But it was easy money. Now that I can say, like, I'm not blaming this guy. I'm not mad at this man, because everybody did their time. Everybody, he in my head. We signed up for this. But man, yeah.
So what is the feeling? Okay, so you walk in the bank, you got the plan.
Oh no, we don't walk in the bank. Yep. We in the car. No, I'm gonna give you. Oh, okay. Listen.
Okay.
So, we drive. Let's say we already know what we're gonna do, but because like I said, I've never robbed a bank in California. I always rob banks in Vegas. So. We leave Cali. We got a fucking rental in some girl's name that's cute as she probably fine as some girl that you'll never be able to talk to on a daily basis. She fine as fuck. She driving. She take us out there, drop us off at. Hey, you want to know what's funny? I'm gonna be honest. The first time I robbed, I'm gonna give you my first experience. Okay. The first time I robbed a bank, man, he took me to these Muslims' houses. These niggas was like, they wasn't like Muslims from across the country. They were like up the street Muslims, you know, like some 5%ers or something, you know. And a nigga like, hey brother, we know what y'all about to do, and they shacked us up. They knew what we was gonna do. We was gonna do ours, so they put us up. We slept there for that night. We got up early in the morning, like 9 o'clock, because the bank opened. I can't remember what time the bank opened. I don't know what time our bank opened, whatever. We got there when the manager got there. As soon as he opened the door, we come crashing through. Jumped the counter. I wasn't supposed to touch the 20s. I was so fucking nervous that day. I grabbed 20. Anyway, my nigga take out to the back. In the fall, they clear that out. We throw all the shit in bags. We had trash bags in. And the funny thing was, we bought all the shit. Like, we didn't even plan it. We bought all the shit that morning. Like, went to a Costco or something, or went to a fucking CVS and bought like stockings. We had stockings. I remember because I had a fro back then. I didn't. And I couldn't fit my stocking over my fro. Dumbass. But like I could fit the description easily. This nigga with the fro with the stocking. But man, so when we got in the car and running back to the car, like I said, I wasn't supposed to touch 20. The die pack blew up on me, but we had one of them big ass coolers because you could full of ice and water. You could throw the die pack in a cooler and it won't explode. But I was so slow in the experience. It blew up before I got to the car and then I threw it in there anyway. So the die pack tore through like all the money, kind of. Well, not all the money, but the money that I had in my bag, or it made it red. Like the money didn't tear through. It just, all of it was red. So we get back to these Muslim dudes' houses. They yelling at me because I'm the dumbass nigga that took the 20s, remember? So all the young, like, he fucked up. So they take all the money. Them niggas had like, they must have went to Home Depot or something and got a thing full of acetone. Acetone removes dye. They fill up a tub full of acetone and water, and they throw all the money in there. Everything we got in the acetone, and they rinse all the money. Then they throw it in the lawn. Then they throw it in the dryer. And then they told me, my cut was short because I'm the one that got the money blown up. So I didn't even get what they got. Yeah. I was so fucking mad. I'm like, I want to make, man, I didn't get nothing. It's like,
So do you eventually get comfortable in this activity, or is it always a sense of nervousness?
I wanted to go on. Yeah. So after that one, I knew how easy it was. It was kind of easy though. I'm going to be honest with you. It was easy. So I was like, well, next one, I know I'm not grabbing 20. Like, I'm that dumb. That was a dumb one. So the next one was easy. The next one was really easy. Yeah, and they didn't tax me because they told me they was taxing me. That was the term. We taxing you because you the one that got our money blown out. Like, because the money was shredded, like, for real. So the second one, I was like, I'm getting my money this time. Fuck them 20s.
That's right.
That's how I felt.
So you you never had to deal with customers because of how y'all organized. It was no customers involved. It was just the actual workers.
Yeah, no, because when we used to hit the bank, we hit them right when they open. If the bank opened at 9:00, we probably hit you at 9:01.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So that cuts like down on.
Yeah, no, I never got in a conversation with the customers or. And the funny thing is, when they charge us with takeover because I don't know if you know where you move a motherfucker 15 feet, it's kidnapping. That's what all my charges was in court, like kidnapping. Because we did takeovers, what they call them. We didn't do bank robbery. We used to do takeover. Like you take over the bank, they call it takeovers.
So what would be the difference? A bank robber is just somebody that points a gun.
Walk up to one of them cute ass white boys. Walk up to the teller and give her a note, and put a gun in her face and leave with the money. It's a bank robbery. What we did, we in there storm the bank. We jumping counters, telling niggas to go to that vault. Yeah.
You had to tie people up to get out of there safely, or I mean?
Oh no, I never tied. No, I never had a rope or nothing like that. No, but once we hit the counter, I knew what it was. Like, and even on like one or two occasions, for real, I took a purse or something with the ID and told them, "You better talk."
So how do you ensure getting away? You figuring that the response time of police is X amount of minutes, and therefore y'all don't have to.
No, remember I told you about old boy?
Yeah, somebody's waiting.
Yeah, he used
outside.
to be outside, sitting in the parking lot, way across the parking lot though. So no, I'm being 100.
Uh-huh.
Way the fuck across the parking lot. So where you get caught if we get caught. And he telling us, hey man, them pigs is on their way, or man, I see the helicopter. Get the fuck up out of there. Cause the last time we got caught, we got the fuck up out of there and we drove by McDonald's. I remember being on the floor, man, cause we never got caught in the bank or not like that.
Oh, okay.
It was a nigga got caught. And then once he got caught, he told them what hotels we were staying at. Cause we were still in Vegas. You know, I got arrested in a hotel. We were still in Vegas. Yeah, but yeah.
So at some point, I'm just trying to get the feeling. Does the feeling just feel like how would you describe the feeling? Is it just an adrenaline rush at some point since you're no longer afraid and it's easy?
Man, you want to know? I'm gonna tell you something crazy. Whenever we robbed a bank, we couldn't be high or drunk. So get that out your mind. Let's just cancel it. We wasn't drunk or high.
Mm-hmm.
We got fucked up after bank robberies. But when you go in there, man, it's almost like I don't even know. I don't know how to describe. And I'm being 100 with you. It's almost like, you know what the fuck we got to do, man. This a minute worth of work. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I put this gun in a couple of people's faces, pointed a couple motherfuckers down. And then we get to party. Man, we know what the fuck the job is.
Mm-hmm.
It is an adrenaline rush because you know what the fuck you got to do. And you know you taking it. Man, think about it. Man, you either going to be, listen, there's no gray area. You're either going to be successful or this a failure.
That's right.
They either going to kill me or think about it. And that's how you think, man. That's how you think of anything you do like that. Like, man, it's either gonna go good or bad. Ain't no gray area. Mm-hmm. This either gonna go good or bad. I think that's the best way to put it. I laughed at that right there myself. Man, this either gonna go creative or horrible. Once I pull this gun out, I don't even know this motherfucker. If this nigga bust at me, I'm bust back. Mm-hmm. But I didn't even want it to come to that.
Yeah,
hey, listen. Right. Yeah.
So how many active participants does it take to do a takeover?
It took now that's a good question because I think we wouldn't. It was too many. I think it was too many of us when I was looking. I don't mean to laugh at that, but man, if you're gonna do something extreme the way we was doing it, why the fuck would you have all them people with you?
So what's too many people? Like 6?
No, we didn't have 6 people.
Okay.
I think. No, we didn't have. I think. Here's the thing. I think it was too many niggas in our business. Like everybody knew we was robbing banks in Inglewood. And that don't have. Then that doesn't even answer your question. But to answer your question was, man, if you're gonna rob a bank, do it yourself. Just if that's what you feel like doing in the morning, don't take nobody with you. just do your own time. You know, for real. You don't. Because I can sit here and blame people like, man, that nigga told on me or that nigga did that. And at the end of the day, it was all me. It was my decisions, my stupidness, man, listen, to this day, I'm not negative, so I don't blame nobody for the time I did. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm not mad at. Do you know the one thing I'm proud of that I could walk around these streets and say? When I walk up and down the block, I don't give a fuck. And And I'm telling you, I could walk up in there, any Martin Luther. You know, that's the word.
Yeah, I got
Any
this.
Martin Luther. Hey, a nigga can't say, man, I hate that nigga. I'm a killer. You can't say that about me because I ain't did nothing to you. You know, I'm a good guy. You shoot me, you got something on your chest.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't did nothing to nobody out here in the shit. Man, I might have robbed a bank while you was in there. but no. But
So,
you can, I apologize. Ask a question.
so did you feel like you were perfecting the craft, or you just had yourself under control?
No, you know what? I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted, man. I was gonna man. We probably got away with 3 or 4 of them or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was
some number. Yeah.
That we shouldn't have got away with because we was doing dumb shit with the money. We weren't even whatever. But anyway, so the last one that I robbed, I was like, man, I was gonna come out here.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
I was gonna come to Alabama because my mama and them had just moved out here, and my grandma was calling me because my grandma had just passed. And we was all close, so I was like, man, I'm gonna take that money and I'm gonna go out there and I'm just kick it and then see what happens from there. But I never made it, man. Never made it.
So what type of dollar amount are we roughly talking about? Like on a good score versus a not so good score? What numbers are we talking about?
I'm gonna tell you how small minded black criminals think. I don't know. I don't even know if that's funny. That's not funny.
Yeah, it's
but
tough.
It is
Though. It's a truth. It's a tough
black
truth.
criminals,
Mm-hmm.
black criminals, because we ain't been out the hood. We ain't never experienced. Man, nigga, we willing to sacrifice our lives over a couple $1,000s. I'm not even talking about how these crackers think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about how us, because we ain't got shit. And I'm not saying I grew up in a horrible life. I'm just saying I had good parents, but my parents never had shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, $5,000 will get you started in the hood. Like you get on your feet in the hood with $5,000. 10 grand, you balling to us. Shit, 15, 20. After that, 50, they kill you over it. You know, think about it.
Yeah.
Man, they kill a nigga over. So, man, I'm like, look, we're going on this last lick. This is how I'm thinking. Going on the last lick. If I come out with 6, 7 grand, I'm going to Alabama. Nigga might not hear from me again.
Oh, yeah.
with 5, 6 grand. We ain't even talking about 100 stacks. You know, it take 100 stacks to go anywhere now. I'm talking about 5 stacks. Man,
it was some time ago. I mean, you got to account for inflation in that sense. You know, $20 used to be more money back then too. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, man, everybody got a dream. Remember what the niggas said? Everybody got dreams. Everybody got hopes. Nigga, I knew. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, my guy. To this day, I could get something started with $5,000. Put $5,000 in my hand right now. I could do something with it, and I ain't talking about robbing banks or buying beer.
Mm-hmm.
I know what to do now, but we didn't have that mentality then, and we had $5,000 back then. You know.
So you were aware of the consequence, whatever time you was facing. You were aware that it was clear. It was no mystery that robbing banks it had X amount of time, or you just didn't give a fuck, or how'd that work?
No, I think this is what I think. I think at the time, I think when you doing dumb shit, it's the dumb shit that we was doing. You feel invincible. Let's get that out the way. You feel like, nigga, let's get this out the way. Once you get away with your first bank robbery, you feel like you the man. Okay? I was like, and everybody knew we robbed the bank. Like, it wasn't even a secret. Everybody knew. We just came back from robbing the bank in Vegas. Because we was blowing money like nothing going off. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
So when we came back, nigga, we was the shit. My nigga, I'm not even gonna lie. And then when we hit the second one, they were like, they label us as bank robbers. Like, you know, amongst our peers. I don't know.
No, I understand. I understand. Put that. Yeah.
But it was only selected, but niggas knew. You know what I mean? You knew what the fuck it's just like like how you were talking about the guy. You niggas knew that nigga was a killer.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody know, but you knew.
Yeah, I got you.
So they knew what the fuck we did. Money wasn't a problem. Niggas will lend you money and give you all the shit you want because they knew you was good for it. we was kind of that guy.
Yeah.
But when y'all going to the next one? And niggas is on the edge of their seats when they get paid. We come back. Yeah, we back at it.
So that rubbed out the whatever consequence that might have been there otherwise speaking. So if you didn't have that buzz from being a hood celebrity, then maybe you would have thought about it in regards to the consequences or what?
I think, you know what, and I hate to say this, so, you know, because I don't want to say what I was thinking, but let me think of a better term, man. Nah, fuck it. I ain't got nothing else. Man, I was hanging out with lowlifes. I didn't want to call them lowlifes. But it is a fucked up feeling. It's a fucked up. I was hanging out. And I was a lowlife. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm not saying I was no better than them. I'm just saying we was all lowlifes. And we was all not feeling. And you got to think, like, the hood didn't treat us that well at that time. Like, we wasn't doing well, and then you gotta think of niggas that show up every day representing this goddamn neighborhood that don't do nothing for you, and you like, what can I do for you? Man? I want to be a star too. So, man, listen, Martin Luther King said something about everybody wants a drum major role. You know, everybody wants to lead that band and be a drum major. You know, the nigga in the front of the. So I think we all feel like that sometimes, but it was a pack of low lies that got hood fame, and then I don't know. We just indulge at that point. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it.
No, you're explaining it well. That's real deep. I mean, because when I think back to you, like I remember you was just low key. You feel me? Like. So then to be catapulted, go from being a nobody to somebody. Yeah. So that cancels out any concern about the consequence because this life is paying off in several ways. I'm gonna tell you something,
mm-hmm. and this I'm gonna tell you something. And I didn't even think about this till now. I used to wear the newest Jordans and all the freshest shit working at the school, but nobody noticed. They didn't notice. You dig? They noticed too. And I could wear the same old shoes. But they didn't notice till after I robbed the bank who the fuck I was, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and the funny thing was we didn't even take. When we all got caught and locked up, we all got locked up together. We didn't even take the shit serious, man. We didn't even know what the fuck we was facing. Because they gave us all 10. Like, and the district attorney, he's celebrating because he like, yeah, I got 40 years out of it because it was four. Well, they convicted 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 niggas, like, or the other people or whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
But man, they convicted 4 of us at one time. So he's like, yeah, I got 40 years out of it. That's all they care about is a year. And he was happy. And then they separated. But we was all partying and more. But like, man, yeah, we gonna do half the time. This ain't the state, my nigga. It's the Fed. You doing 8.5.
Mm.
Yeah, you doing 85% of that time. And they separate us. Then you go to real prisons with real niggas. Yeah. And that's when you learn what the fuck life is. And don't get me started. It ain't no faggot shit about niggas drunk. Nah, it ain't about that. It's about some tougher shit. Life is tougher than getting fucked in the butt.
Mm.
That's not what that shit is. It's tougher than that. Yeah.
Geeks and Goons.